Ben McKee, West Rucker, Go Vols 247 here in Thompson-Boling Arena, where Tennessee just wrapped up the regular season at home, finished the season 14-2 after knocking off Arkansas 75-57. Just an overall dominating performance, led wire to wire, really dominating on defense and really efficient on the offensive end. But that's kind of secondary, because the major headline coming out of Tennessee's win over Arkansas is that Zakai Ziegler went down with an injury within the first 3 minutes, a left knee injury. Tennessee confirmed after the game and said that they would know more after they're able to get him scanned and further evaluated, looking at going into tomorrow with those evaluations. And that's certainly the headline, because it did not look good.
No, it didn't, and it happened, it's kind of eerie. It happened about 6 feet from where we're standing right now, and there's more noise in this arena right now than there was when he went down. I've never heard 20,000 people be that quiet for any reason ever, and the only thing you heard was Ziegler screaming in pain, because seeing a player like him go down, everyone knows how tough he is. People who love the kid, opponents and their fans who don't love the kid, everyone knows how tough he is. His backstory, just to get from where he was to where he is now, unbelievable story. And to watch a player like that go down, it breaks your heart just as much as it did with Hendon Hooker in the fall. It's just, sports can be cruel. There's no other way to put it. Sports are great, and they're also awful at the same time, and it's a big deal for Tennessee. You hope for the best, but prepare for the worst, and it could be pretty bad.
Yeah, and we'll continue to evaluate that situation, and we'll have more reaction as more news comes out on that. But Tennessee still had a basketball game to play, and I think it speaks volumes of the culture and of this program that they were able to rally, and it started on the defensive end without one of their best defensive players. Arkansas is really tough to guard. They've been red hot offensively, and you would not have known that watching them play offense tonight.
No, I mean, this is a team that's averaged 88 points its past 3 games, put up 83 in Tuscaloosa over the weekend against a really, really good Alabama defense. Not quite Tennessee's, but really, 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 really good. But it was so interesting to me, without its best on-ball defender and without one of the best assist guys in the country, Tennessee played as dominantly defensively as it has most of the season. And it was the best Tennessee's half-court offense has looked maybe this entire season, and to do that without Ziegler, it's kind of jarring. I mean, you don't really know how to explain that. I mean, they rallied around the flag, so to speak. That's what they did in this game. Can they do that consistently? I don't know, but they did it tonight. Did it for him, did it for themselves, for their seniors on senior night, and they got it done.
Yeah, and I thought a big reason they got it done, especially in the offensive end, is because the post players were really efficient. Yeah. All 4 played, and I thought all 4 were really good. Olivier Cumwa, he had a game-high 16 points because he was more around the rim, in my opinion. Had 7 rebounds, and Jonas Adu was big time. They outscored Arkansas, I believe it was 42-18 in the paint, won the rebounding battle, and that's the difference between this Tennessee team, I think, maximizing its potential and maybe coming up shorter than they should. Is you obviously need the perimeter guys to give you what they're capable of and typically do night in and night out, but how the post plays usually changes the trajectory of this team from game to game.
And I thought they were just efficient all night. I mean, the movements were efficient. The half-court offense was very sharp. They didn't panic late in the shot clock. They still got good looks, and even when they had to take some tough shots, they made a lot of them. Just, it was one of those nights the ball went in the bucket, and that was a big deal for me, the post players and their efficiency. The other thing, just everything Jemai Mashack did. Every single way you can impact a basketball game without scoring, that young man does. And to see him doing that, especially on a night when you don't have Zakai Ziegler on the floor with his energy, just it's hard to, you can't exaggerate how important he was to this game tonight. Not just for his team, but for everybody in this building. The way he lifted them up tonight with those plays he made, very Zakai Ziegler-like, some of those steals, big stuff.
Absolutely. Tennessee has 1 game remaining in the regular season, and it'll be at Auburn on Saturday. He's Wes Rucker. I'm Ben McKee, GoVols247.com.